Folks, I tell you, one of the things that I learned in the last few years that I've been involved in this company is that you not only get rich here financially, but you develop, you get rich in relationships. And when you go out and travel, to all these company trips and conventions that's coming up real quickly, you get a chance to meet some great people. And I'm going to tell you a short story. I was telling Gary this. He didn't know this morning. I've known Gary for a long time. Christian David taught me since I was a district. He taught me, he said, you got to find the best district and you got to go seek them out, okay, to learn from them. And then what happened was, Christian, there was a young lady, okay, cool. There was a young lady that back when I was a district, she was a division. Now mind you, this is the mid-90s. She was doing 60 by 60,000. And you never heard of that before as a division. And I remember Christian says you gotta go and meet her. So back then, there was no there was internet, but we couldn't afford it. But, because you have to actually pay for emails and long distance, right? So I was telling Gary that, I said, okay, I'm gonna go see her. And she said, okay, I wanna make sure you're not some psycho. So mail me a picture. So I mailed her a picture. Luckily, I had enough money to fly out there. She was kind enough to let me stay at her house with her parents, okay? And it just so happened that week, I got there Sunday. Monday, I went to the Monday managers, Monday managers meeting. Tuesday, I went to Jorge Benitez open house. Friday was a fast car school with Rick Susie. And then Carmen, her name was Carmen. Carmen was invited to Gary's house. She said, we're going to Gary's house. That big black dude on stage. I meet that guy. And I went to his house and I said, Gary, you had an impression on me. I told him, he started laughing this morning because I said, man, I remember you had that Black Panther table and then you had the Michael Jordan ball like this and you had the pool table. He goes, oh man, right? I said, that's when I first met you. From then, we just, love that guy. He's just an awesome dude. The only regret that I have is I couldn't make it out to his penthouse last month. In Beverly Hills. Okay? Listen, I want to prepare you guys real quick as I bring Gary up, okay? There are certain times in your life that they're called defining moments. And I remember mine was yesterday. I was at a convention listening to Mark March or something, okay? And those defining moments is that you got to come in here and forget what you know. Just forget what I heard. You're lost if you already say, oh, I know what I know. No. Forget what you know. That's number one. Number two, write as fast as possible. Because tonight, these are the full timers. Okay? So tonight, they're going to give it to you, and I told Gary, please make me a promise, and you're going to talk to this organization like it's your own organization. Because I've heard his talk. I said, this is not a Primerica convention. This is a business meeting, and he said, I'll rip it up. So I'm going to bring Big Gary. He's funny, bro. He's funny. I just couldn't get enough this morning. Now listen to this. Pay attention. Pay attention, right? He's been married to Patricia 38 years. That's a nice sentence right there, right? 38 years. Now, I met Patricia. She's amazing, right? 37 years in Primerica. You ready? 14 regional leaders with $100,000. What does that mean? He's got 14 guys that are not even brokers, not getting bonuses, that are making six figures. You think he can teach you guys? Okay. So he's an elite of elite. He has 40 regional vice presidents, one SVP, one SNSD, outside of himself. 22nd highest paid in Primerica. Number one highest paid African American in Primerica. He's founder, for those of you guys maybe have a little challenge passing the security stuff, he's the founder of the Non-Securities RVP Exception Program. He's part of the Circle of Champions. How many of those are in Primerica? Less than 100? Okay? If you don't know what that means, look it up. It's limo, first class, and he doesn't ever have to qualify. Check this out. How many of you guys would like to make $250,000 a year? Okay, perfect. Because Gary Jr., who's absolutely, Gary Jr. is a monster, right? He makes $250,000 a month. Okay? So if you can be at least 10% as good as him, you'll get to 250. Okay? And so having say that, his highest accomplishment, and you will agree when you meet him, I was telling a couple of my guys that little Ace, my son, stand up with him. He's here, this is my son. All right? He's an eater. Okay? He's 6'5", he plays soccer in college, right? He eats, and I said, if he only ate like half his plate, how intense he was taking those listening to G2. He didn't eat, I'm like, dude, that cost me $22. Right? But he said his highest accomplishment is being G2's father. And you guys gonna get for real. If you got a pee, just put a cup or something. Do not leave the room. Show your Maryland, DC, Virginia, and all across the United States your love for my boy, Gary Corrigan! My son G2 is sitting in the house. G2 back to the back. I was real concerned about the weather. You know, when they saw him and Shaq hit me up, Samir to come down, and Ace hit me up. Actually, Ace hit me up first, actually, and asked us if we're available to come to the East Coast, and we love the East Coast. He said, Jay, I said, I thought this party was gonna baby. I'm not getting stuck in the damn airport. The snow. But Sharon Earl was at my house last week, Ivy's wife, and she brought some friends from DC. And they said, oh, we got stuck in the airport because of snow. I go, I'm going to DC this weekend. And she goes, well, it's snowing. So it should be cleared up. So I checked the weather, they cleared up for me. So I bring with me sunshine. I'm overdressed. I didn't bring nothing like a regular shirt. I brought turtlenecks. Seriously, I walked out this morning to go to breakfast just after Ace. I actually walked up this morning with Shaq to go talk to a few of his guys. And I just went, what the heck? So Gary, let's stop at Macy's real quick. I don't know, Macy's clothes, that's too cheap. Seriously, this weather's pretty good. So I can't promise you that I'm gonna leave the weather when I leave. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta take it back with me, okay? But I appreciate you guys having us here. We're gonna have some real good fun here today. It's gonna vet you a little bit too. You know, that's what we do. It's a locker room, right? Yeah. Christian, people say locker room, so when I'm done, they don't like the locker room talk. Yeah. You guys should be named as like a kumbaya session or something. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, if you get easily offended, we already, well, we're not even going to talk about that today. I do offend people. Thank God for catching me. Yeah, so hopefully I'll go viral with Tuesday, I guess, as well. Now, thanks so much for having here. I want to get into, I guess, the meat and potatoes of how to build a big day shop.
That's what you guys want to do. Stand up if you want to build a big base shop. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Oh, have a seat. Let me do this. Sorry. Disclaimer. There are a gazillion ways to make money in America. Today, that was not the case in Christian David. Anybody from here, we was there, it was term insurance, and we got another product called term insurance. If you don't sell us term insurance, we got some more term insurance for you. Okay? And we built the largest financial services distribution company on planet Earth. With one product, securities didn't come around to the 80s. We're doing buy term and invest in a credit union. And we recruited more people than you guys recruited. And it got them nicer because we didn't count solution numbers. If you didn't pass the life test in A.L. Williams, you're not in the company. There's no PO access, you're not ordering a brochure, you can't even order business cards, am I right? You're not in the company, sir, you didn't pass the test. America says, welcome, here's your solution. There's access to POL, and now you all on POL reading all the wrong BS. So then I gotta come and take you and go, listen, what you heard, what you read, don't watch that. See, now my new recruit going, oh, he's anti-company. We've been on my team a week. And now we're back down already because there's so many messages that are out there. So there's seven ways to make money, so I'm gonna do it again. If you want to build a big shop that turns to a big hierarchy, please stand up. Stay and remain seated if you don't want to do that. Not a bad thing if you don't want to do that. Thank you. I appreciate more so the ones that are still sitting there. Because you're being totally honest and half y'all lying and stuff. Well, we'll find out after today. Then I'm going to do the survey at the end of the meeting. That's what I should do. Before and after. And the ones that are sitting down, maybe you guess or somebody else know that. I like the business. All right. So let's just go straight into this, all right? So when I say you want to build a big base shop, I just have to ask you, what is a big base shop? Who stood up? Who stood up real quick? Who stood up? I need somebody to help me out. Who stood up when I said big base shop? Leah, you stood up? What's a big base shop? Okay. It's a political party, bro. You stood up for the wrong party. I'm just kidding. Washington, D.C. I just stood up. Everybody else stood up. You gotta know what that is, okay? So if that's okay because you're a new guy in the business, all right, give me somebody that sees in person around and stood up. We're gonna go march to the back. What's a big base shop?
Big Base Shop is an organization that takes care of a community without you having to work.
Okay. I'll mark that one. Who else over there? Stand up. What's a big base shop?
It's an organization that produces 50 sales in a month or more.
Okay, I'll give you that one. All right. Anybody else? Over here? Y'all scared of me, huh? I didn't know you were You trying to save you. What's a big, y'all all stood up for a big base shop and nobody else? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. That's okay. That's your very little big base shop. That's all that is. And here it is. And when I say big base shop, I want you, hey, there's a TV show. You guys are too young to remember this, sir. Yeah, I'm older than you. I'm 60. I'm a grown man. But look, yeah, sir, there's a TV show called Happy Days. Remember that TV show Happy Days? Remember Fonzie? Yep. What's the word that Fonzie couldn't say? He could never say he was wrong. He was one of those cocky kind of guys that if someone caught him and he's actually wrong, Fonzie, just say you're wrong, bro. You're wrong. Because Fonzie's always right. Yep. Guess what? Here it is. Big base shop. Say it! life insurance. No one said it. Big Bay shops, 100 sales, 100 recruits. It's 8 units. Big Bay shop means premium. It means life insurance. That's what it really means. Did you guys not know that?
Wow.
It means life insurance. So when I say build a Big Bay shop, you're going to build a big life insurance based shop, recruiting and licensing and everything else comes with it. But we said, where you at in premium, I've been hired to where you have to walk in the office and Rick say, where you at? You can't say, I'm in the hotel. You've been premium. Am I right, Christian David? You can't say, where you at? I sold 3 autos. Heck, the worker, get out of my office. Who's this guy? You're trying to avoid saying wrong. Well, William and Ronald want to avoid saying it. Because right now, he's the highest paid guy in the company by $1 million a year. Well, if you actually look at the current numbers, he actually doubles on it too. You look at the current numbers. You're going on milestones, then we all can say we once made it. But if you're going by current numbers, he's at 5 million, the number 2 guy is at 2 point something, maybe 3. He's on pace to be at 6 million by the convention. That means the number 2 guy will be at 3 million, and the number 1 guy will be at 6 million. 98% of his business, sir, is life insurance. 98%. It's a locker room. I came out swinging on.
Let's go, G.
Because I want you to understand something. Stop being embarrassed about your grandfather, Art Williams. Why are you so embarrassed? You're never going to be a great recruiter if you're embarrassed about it. That makes sense, sir. I'm married to my wife now. We've been together 40-something years. Been married 38 years. Can you imagine if you say, oh, yeah, you married? No. Golly, I hope I'm asked to see her. Are you embarrassed about Patricia? Anybody have any special needs kids here? Are you embarrassed about your son? Exactly. He's in a wheelchair. So what? It's my son. Why can't you talk about my son? You got issues. Come on, everybody here got a fat-head cousin. Right? That's your cousin. Am I right? Y'all in Washington, D.C. Everybody got felonies. You can be president. But it's my president. That makes sense? If you have that kind of attitude, you can recruit more people because your conviction is there. See, you say AUMs, I say IUMs, insurance under management. That's $7 billion of IUMs. Because guess what everybody's going to do? Die. Is that not true?
Yep.
The stock market could go up. It could go down. It may go up. Yes or no? You will live, you will die. That is a certain. Black, white, Hispanic, Republican, Democrat, Independent, Christian, atheist, Muslim. Yes or no? Yes. So we know that for a fact. The king of the jungle will be dead one day. And so the little bitty ant. Yes or no? Yes. So why are you not building a business on that? It's the only thing that's guaranteed. Everything else is, oh my God, watch the stock market. Oh my God, who's the president? Oh my God, who's the politician? Who's in office? Oh my God, the tax laws. You look at so many things, why don't you just look at the people live and people die? And build a business around that. We know that's going to happen. We just don't know when. So when does our term insurance end? What age? What age? 95. What age, sir? 100. It doesn't end in 35 years. That's a lie. But you believe it's going to end in 35 years, so you knock it. Then 35 years, but if you don't die, Gary, here's what my mama would say. Just keep on living, baby. What you mean if they don't die? All you securities people, knock your life insurance. You didn't have common sense, you lost your damn mind. You're so smart, you lost your damn mind. It's impossible for our insurance to not pay out if they pay their premiums. Am I correct? I just buried one of my recruits. He's 47 years old. Got tongue cancer, died. I never just paid his son $800,000. Lost my mom and dad, so I'm a beneficiary, me and my 3 brothers. So I had no primary pay. At my dad's funeral, he died in 1996. My dad's a pastor. My mother, they've been together since she was 19. Only guy she's ever been with, she never had a boyfriend before, for real. My dad's 15 years older than my mother. He was 34, she was 19. It was legal back then. For 19 to 30. Mama, when she was dying of cancer. Mama, can I ask you a question? Have you ever said a curse word? No, baby. Hello, Mama, come on. I never said a curse. Mama, you ever been to a club? No. Mama, you ever slept with other than daddy? Absolutely not. I said to my kids, if my mama don't make it to heaven, there ain't no heaven. You understand that? There is no heaven. Heaven does not exist. The Hazel is not in heaven. You hear me? If I asked my daddy that, he goes, how many people you going to always work with? You mean before I met your mother? He would have some kind of answer. So I want to say this in a respectful way. I know I came out swinging, but I want to make sure I say this because I walked in, I couldn't help it. I got lost trying to come here. This hotel ain't that damn big. But I walked in the foyer, I came through those little glass gates right here, doors, and it said PFS Investments. I went to the wrong room. I'm looking for the primary meeting. But your sign says you're embarrassed. You want to lie to the public. That's false advertisement. Because you don't want to say Primerica, because it's a pyramid. So you even believe it's a damn pyramid. Is this too tough to touch? Do what Art Williams said, wave the flag, I went too far. I went too far. Who understands where I'm going with this? How are you going to beat recruiting and be bigger than me when you're embarrassed about your ugly stepchild called Primerica? You can't beat me. You said, hey, you will. How you going to beat me? It is what it is. We put the insurance industry on its back. They still feel the wrath of A.O. Williams 47 years later. We changed Wall Street so they respect you. Black people. Just give me one black person. You can be Latino, you can be white too. I just figured I'd pick the black folks. Okay, not a race thing. Okay, if you're black or white or Hispanic or Latino, no least, it doesn't matter. Who's heard of the clothing line FUBU? You never heard of FUBU? That's an old 1990 thing, man. You weren't even born. How old are you? Yeah, you. You 38? All right, so stand up real quick. What's your name? What does FUBU stand for? Tell the audience.
From where I come from, it stands for Fort Bound.
Okay, I gotta ask my Hispanic brother. Okay, you got no, that's wrong. Fail. It takes a Latino brother to do it. All right, tell them what it stands for. Shh. Very important.
For us, by us.
FUBU, the clothing line, David John on Shark Tank, the only black guy on Shark Tank, you can't miss him. Okay? Started a clothing line called FUBU. For us, by us. Do you know how he started that clothing line? Because Tommy Hilfiger was on TV saying that I did not make my clothes to be worn like that. But blacks were wearing his clothes.
Wow.
During the hip hop movement. So a little young black dude from New York said, I'm sick of those guys disrespecting us. We're spending our money with them and they disrespect us. I'm gonna start a line called FUBU, for us, by us. It wasn't a black thing, it's a hip hop thing. Hip hop's a whole other culture. It's the only culture I've ever seen to bring every race together, by the way. Religion couldn't do it. The most segregated place on Sunday morning is churches. The hip hoppers, the trade dancers, they brought every race together. So, Primerica is FUBU. We said it long before David John said it. Wall Street, we don't want you in our company. For us, by us. We're going to recruit the middle to go see the middle class. We're going to recruit the forklift driver, clean them up a little bit, and put them back into his community. Get it? For us, by us. But now y'all think we started on Shark Tank. Get your hand on Kevin O'Leary. But I can look at David John and go, FUBU, fool. FUBU. How'd you get to Shark Tank? FUBU. They wouldn't pick your black butt off the street and took you on Shark Tank if you were just a bus driver. FUBU got you to Shark Tank. Don't forget where you're from. You go, wow, yeah, tell Damon that. You listen to the whole meeting. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Do you think these financial companies that are supporting us, we run them all, do you really think Lincoln Financial would have found me in the hood? I said, what you're doing Tuesday night. I'm keeping it real. When you think AIG would have found me, so what are you doing Tuesday? We have an opportunity. So why do I not mention Primerica over AIG? Why did I mention Art Williams' name over Lincoln Financial? I'm not disrespecting any of the subsidiaries, but you're a subsidiary. Why did Citigroup buy Primerica? They already own Smith Barney. Well, they need another financial advisor. They own Smith Barney. Why would they go to South Georgia? Find an old country white guy, bald-headed short guy, who don't wear suits? Think about that. Why would Wall Street even be anywhere near Georgia? You're like going back to New Yorkers. You're not coming to the South to find a company. You're going to be in Detroit, LA, Chicago. You're not stopping over in Georgia to meet with White Art Williams, some country guy. So why did Sandy Wiles, the Wizard of Wall Street, buy FUBU, Primerica?